Study abroad. Oh, that's expensive. We can't afford. This is a very common belief amongst most Indian people. And if you too think so, then bear with me for just a few minutes, and at the end of this video, we shall review this perception again. Let me begin by sharing some very vital statistics about education system in India. Do you know India has a population of about 140 crore people living right now? And out of these 140 crore people, more than 50 crore people are in the age group of 18 to 25. These are the youth who should be studying in colleges. Yet, nearly 73% students do not go to college. They don't study in college. And yet, despite there's so many people who would want to study and are not studying, still 24% colleges in India have a strength of less than just 100 students studying in them. And not only that, another 48% colleges have less than 500 students in them. Have you ever thought why so many colleges, 72% colleges, have such under-par strength? The key reason is the quality of education provided by these colleges. Most importantly, they fail to promise any kind of employment to the students, to the youth. If you look at it closely, you will realize that by studying in these 72% colleges, which is 24 and 48% together, you actually land up losing 3 very important years of your life. And even after that, you are completely clueless about your career. So either you should consider studying and doing a degree course, something like maybe a BBA or a law, or do a BWalk course. That's the best option. I've given a link of BWalk courses in the description below. You can check it out later. And if you really have a dream of having a big promising career, then you must consider the idea of studying abroad opportunities. There are some really fascinating opportunities attached to that. Hello, I'm Amit Chandra, your professional career analyst and career counselor for national and international studies. Having studied and worked in India and abroad, I come with nearly 30 years of experience across multiple sectors. And CUSP-AR is a career counseling and study abroad counseling platform that is powered by artificial intelligence. You may like to check the link in the description below to learn more about the CUSP services. And if you find this video of help, then do like the video. We are in fact creating awareness about the new age careers for the youth through videos on new age careers and their opportunities. So do subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated. And if you have any topic that you would like us to make a video on, then simply leave a request in the comments below. I'm hoping you will subscribe to our channel, so a big thank you in advance. Now, back to the topic. Let me give you 10 reasons why you must consider this idea of studying abroad. First and foremost, point number 1, employability. After all, that's what we prepare ourselves, study for, right? Employability, career. If you do an international degree, even the international undergrad degrees, and I repeat, undergrad degrees also promise employability. In most countries and top colleges, of course, you are entitled for a minimum of 2 years of post-study work permit after completing your degree in their country. In their country, yeah? Can Indian undergrad degrees promise such employment? Sadly, no. Point number 2, work experience. Most jobs ask for work experience, right? That's a very common problem with most youth face, that when they go for a job, they are asked for an experience. 2 years of post-study work permit means 2 years of work experience. It automatically takes care of the experience requirement for most job qualifications. Can Indian undergrad degrees promise such assured work experience? Once again, no. Sadly, no, right? With growing globalization, even the Indian MSMEs are expanding their overseas presence. They're looking at export markets. And that is the reason employers are always looking for candidates who have international work experience. Point number 3, preferred acceptance. Even in India, a degree from an international college gets preferred acceptance over an equivalent Indian degree. Point number 4, better pay grade. We always want to have a job which pays us better, isn't it? A degree from an accredited international college undeniably gives you a better chance of getting into a better company and start with a better pay grade. can Indian undergrad degrees compete with the international degree on pay grade level? Well, most sadly, once again, my answer is and has to be no. Point number 5. Even at undergrad level, Indian education is still focusing on rote learning. Rato, exam de do, that's it. Getting grades is the only criteria. Whereas international colleges focus on quality education and, more importantly, applied learning. They provide education that is relevant to present time and also helps further our career, become better in our career, more efficient. Point number 6, international network of peers. That is the social network that you create for yourself, the professional network that you create for yourself. Once you start your career, one of the key factors that you're going to probably experience how you can boost your career is by building a strong network of contacts. Now imagine you have international network. It can open the doors for international opportunities, isn't it? Point number 7, multicultural orientation for global job positions in future. Once you study abroad, you don't just learn about that country. You get to learn about many other countries around the world because you have classmates who are coming from different parts of the world and you interact with them, you live with them, you work with them, you play with them. And if you are studying in Europe, you will have a Schengen visa. Now, for those who do not know what a Schengen visa, it gives you access across 26 countries. So you can travel across 26 countries and find your job opportunities while you study in one country. Build global network. That's so important. Study in one country and gain post-study work experience in another country. How about that? Point number 8, independent and better personality. Once you live abroad, your perspective to life broadens up. You become more independent. You gain from different cultures. Your whole personality becomes way more vibrant, Point number 9, global employment opportunity. If India has competition, say for instance, and has less demand for a certain kind of a job, which is what you are placed with and what the kind of expertise you have, then you always will have the whole world to look for your other job opportunities. Most companies prefer candidates with international qualification and experience. Plus, if you are from India, that's always an advantage. Why? Because India in the next 25 years is expected to grow at a very, very fast pace. Most foreign companies look for people with foreign degrees and Indian orientation. You could be working in a foreign company and still be placed and located in India. What more can you ask for, right? And lastly, point number 10, social image. Now it may sound like a very soft thing, but trust me, it does play on our minds. An international degree adds to your social repute. People look up to you as a high achiever, You get better social respect in your own community, in your own family, amongst your friends. Let me sum it up by giving you a kind of a lateral comparison. I'm sure you have seen stones which we wear on our rings and our necklaces and all, like topaz and emerald, etc. And then there are diamonds. Diamonds are always more expensive, right? But still people go after that. Why? Because diamonds have better return value. You find diamonds are more worth buying for because they give you better returns when you go back and sell them. Same is the case with international education. It may appear to be expensive, but if you compare the value of time spent and the returns achieved, you will realize that Indian education promises you a degree, whereas international education, an international degree, offers you a degree, an employable degree, and also work experience. I'm sure you're wise enough now to make your own choices. Studying abroad can be incredibly rewarding. If you are confused about your career options or are interested in learning more about these kind of career options, I encourage you to get in touch with me or one of our study abroad advisors in our office. We will be happy to help you find your best career and your best study options. CUSP is an artificial intelligence-based career counseling and study abroad platform. Our mission is essentially to empower youth to make informed career choice. Feel free to hit us anytime. We are just a call away.